what you have been learning is that people are secretly intimidated by you. And I am too. Some of you guys, you're afraid of your own power. People have been secretly intimidated by you, and it is because of how abundant you are. It is because of how successful you are. Hello, welcome in. You are divinely protected. Your fortune is divinely protected. Hi, Jade. Some of you guys are dealing with some very delusional individuals, and this is not even a joke right now. This is not, oh, Delulu is the Salulu. This is not Kiki hater, right? This is someone who has beliefs that are characterized by a mental illness. This person is schizophrenic. This person is neurotic, psychotic, narcissistic, borderline personality disorders. And you are divinely protected against this person who is quite literally mentally ill. This person does not have a strong connection to source. This person does not have a belief in themselves that is based on their talents and skills and their strong connection to source. Somebody here is very materialistic, or this is about your possessions, okay, through the second house. This is about your possessions, your beauty, and your individuality. These people have not been doing well. You may be dealing with other people who have wealth. They may have material possessions. They may be experiencing financial freedom, but these people are not enlightened at all. They're very materialistic, and they are at the shadow sides of wealth. They are really offended at your enlightenment. Some of them, you guys have just had a clash in lifestyles and values. You guys have taken a very different approach within your lives, and your approach is being represented by the more enlightened approach. If you guys are reaching financial freedom, if you guys are enhancing your possessions and the qualities of your life, it is quite literally through individuality and raising your higher consciousness, enlightenment. People are not doing well behind you. Someone is delusional, thinking that they can compete with you. You are divinely protected. Someone is delusional and mentally ill. This person has been altering facts, plagiarizing your work, or holding on to beliefs that are false. They look very delusional. There's a lot of evidence against the contrary. Some of these people, they think that they can compete for your talents, skills, and gifts. They are nowhere near you. They're nothing like you. They have a totally different approach and lifestyle. These people are in a secret competition, and they will continue to try to copycat. They're motivated by an instant gratification. They are thinking that they can compete with your talents and gifts. They are nowhere near you. Some of them, they are trying to take up the same hobbies as you. They're trying to steal aspects of your individuality, aspects of your style, graphic design, or something like that. The heart of the matter is that these people who are copycatting you, they ultimately sense your enlightenment. They sense your fortune. They sense Your abundance and your individuality makes you a star. There is a lot of evidence of the contrary. Someone is holding on to false beliefs and thinking that they can steal something from you. Some of them think that they can reach financial freedom with your talent, skills, gifts, and unique characteristics that are individual to you. This person, there's a lot of contrary against this person has been holding on to a false belief. Some of these people have been lying to themselves, quite literally, altering facts and holding on to those false beliefs as if they are true. Some of these people have come to a complete standstill. There's absolutely no movement forward. They look extremely delusional. Some of these people thought that your lover was going to leave you for them. That is simply not just, that is not ever going to happen. They were never the first choice. Your lover crowned you at your potential. These people have been holding on to, they are not connected to reality. They may be causing you fears and anxieties about this copycatting, but I'm going to tell you right now, you have a clear vision, the right timing, a new opportunity, and all you've needed is this one step ahead. Hello, welcome. You are very protected. Do not worry, have fears or anxieties. These people, the reason why they copycat you is because they honestly admire your personal values. They love, they're obsessed with your possessions and the things that make you unique. They see that you are abundant, and they think that copycatting you is going to get them to the same results. They were never in any kind of position to come for your position. They're never going to be financially free. These people, they are in a wishful thinking that you are going to stop being abundant somehow. The end of this cycle is over with these individuals. They can't move anywhere forward with they can't copy anymore. They can't steal anything anymore. Some of them have come to a complete standstill. This person is delusional and thinking that they can reach financial freedom by copying you. With the Two of Swords, they can no longer copy, and there is no catching up. You guys are getting the finances now. You are getting the financial freedom. You're getting the material abundance. And with this financial freedom, you have the money and the power now. Some of you guys will be reaching financial freedom with your lover. And some of them, they have been competing with you for your partner because they know that it's a power couple. They know that it is a high value person. And this cycle of third parties attacking your relationships are over. You can't move forward with any more of our ideas, talents, or gifts. This is not ever going to work out. Someone thinks that they can reach, they're delusional. They think that they can reach financial freedom, enhance their possessions, and come for your position by copying you, when everything about you is an individual. Some of these people, they quite literally altered facts of a reality, told themselves a lie, and have been justifying their behavior with the rationalization as a defense mechanism. Whoever this is who has been in a secret competition doesn't have any vision, doesn't have any opportunities, and they don't have the right timing. This person is very fearful and anxious. They are very sick and overwhelmed by you. They're intimidated by you. The reason why they started doing this is because they were secretly intimidated. And I am too, friends. I'm very intimidated by your enlightenment, okay? I'm very intimidated by your possessions and your individuality. There's nothing like you. Some of you guys have specialized gifts, talents, and skills, and these people are very delusional, thinking that they can compare to your skills and gifts. Some of you guys have went to school for years, your whole life, to specialize at these skills. Some of you guys have studied, honed skills that they don't even know where to begin. So this is about your natural skill, your natural gifts, things that you were born with. The way that you walk, the way that you talk, the way that you think. These people will never be in the top. They represent the lowest aspects of skills. They represent the lowest aspects of where you are. Hi, Megan. Girl, what you talking about now? Megan, please. I need to go catch up on your readings. I love you too. Megan, I ain't got time for you. You be doing too much to the friend. You be doing too much. It be a gag. You guys, you are divinely protected. They're delusional. I don't know what else to say, y'all. Please. These people, they think that they can steal your skills and gifts and talents that you have been working at your whole life. Someone is delusional, thinking that they can copy you to reach financial freedom. You failed at life the moment you decided to steal from another person. You will never be free. This is not happening. Something where this person got offended at your enlightenment. They were intimidated by your consciousness and started a secret competition. Instead of being, they literally altered the facts of reality. They got intimidated by you, created, from what you have been expressing, based on your individuality, how you show up, your essence, your possessions, some type of expression of your personal values. They literally altered what the reality was, they literally altered the reality and really conjured up some type of rationalization, defense mechanism to kind of ameliorate their fears and anxieties around you, and started a secret competition. Instead of they realized that you were at a higher social class than them, when they realized that you had more possessions than them, you had more financial freedom, something they saw you eating out a lot, they saw your career, they saw your professional life, and some of them, they entered a secret competition for your specialized skills and lied to themselves. They literally lied to themselves to rationalize why they entered a competition with you. They lied to themselves to try to justify copying you. They literally tried to justify some type of reason as to why they, to validate why they were stealing from you, plagiarizing your work. Some of them they literally made it up and said, oh, they were the ones stealing from me first. or they were the ones in a competition with me first, but really they were delusional and projected onto you. These people, they literally went off the deep end and lied to themselves instead of admitting that they were secretly intimidated, right? No one ever wants to admit the truth, right? It's hard to be like, come across someone who has a better life than you, more financial freedom than you, more personal freedoms than you, more enlightenment than you, more experience than you. And instead of like saying, okay, I know that that is a teacher to me. I know that it's someone that I need to take notes from. They took notes and try to make it seem like it was something that they came up with themselves. They quite literally are delusional. They literally try to take your wisdom and enlightenment and make it some Leo. Somebody quite literally took your enlightenment, your wisdom, and your words, like something where they literally took your expression or something that was individual to you, and tried to make like they literally altered the facts in their memory, and have been living on that memory. Like they have been living on the false belief that this was something that they were individual around. This was all because they were secretly intimidated, y'all. Look, this is crazy. The way that this person, I'm hearing that something would, they have literally come to a complete standstill because they don't even want to admit to themselves that they made up a false belief that they have been holding firm to. They saw that you were abundant, or they saw that you were in an alignment with a power couple. They saw your possessions and they knew that you had more enlightenment than them. So they took something from you. They took your possessions. They took your expressions and tried to make it seem like it was something that was theirs. They don't even, some of them, they literally stole your stuff and was like, this is my stuff. This could even be like quite literally a physical possession. Like they literally took your rhodochrosite and said, it was mine first. And held on to that belief. Like some of them quite literally, like they're mentally ill. They were delusional. This is schizophrenia. This is a mental illness. Some of these people, they could not control this. They don't even want to admit to themselves that this was like, they literally made it up. This person is very fearful and anxious. Somebody's name starts with the letter T, P, B, C, N, A, L, E. Air sign, water sign. Y'all, this is very delusional. This is not, I don't even know what, like this is kind of wild, like how this person literally made up a false belief and will hold firm onto that. This was a projection the whole time. Some of them literally think that they can compete for your talent, skills, and gifts. Some of them, they're not even doing the same things. This is how irrational they are. Some of them, they think that they can catch up for things that you have been working at for years. Something that you dedicated your life's work. Some of them, they literally see that you have dedicated, like the moment they found out that you were purpose driven, they projected onto you and started stealing. As if it was their life's work the whole time. Y'all, some of these people, they are literally delusional, thinking that they can move forward with your information. Some of you guys, with your clear vision and your new opportunities, some of them, they don't even know where you're going. And now that you have put up the boundaries and you are getting blessed by Jupiter, they are literally like, they literally cannot move forward anymore with your information. They cannot compete with your talent, skills, and gifts. Some of them, they try to act like they're learning the same things as you, or doing the same things as you. They literally some of them have literally come to a complete standstill. I'm hearing no growth, no new opportunities. Something where years have passed by and these people still have not like had any results. They still have not had any like success from what they're doing. There is a lot of evidence against the contrary, that the secret competition that you're in is looking delusional. Everyone is looking at these people and see that you're the one with the clear vision and you're the one experiencing all of the growth. And these people, they just look like people who sought out instant gratification, trying to copy your every single move. And they are just the lowest aspects of what you're doing. Something where your clear vision, everything everything that you do is to serve your clear vision. It is an initiative. This is quite literally delusional. Hi. Oh, what does it say? I missed it. Where did the chat go? How do I get to the chat? Let me see. Oh, shoot. A childhood friend. Where did it go? Hold on, y'all. Okay. A childhood friend came back into my life, and during a catch-up, I shared a few things about my life, including that I'm a writer. I most recently posted that somebody was coming in for a reconciliation. Do not share anything about your clear vision and your goals and dreams. These people are trying to steal. It was one of those moments of absolute discomfort. Now, of course, I don't tell her anything. It's strange. It's very strange. Later on, she started talking about the same experiences I had told her, but as if they had happened to her. It's strange how some people can behave that is so. I literally had that happen to me before as well. Someone, you will literally share something with someone and they will come back a few days or hours later and be like, oh, I was doing that same thing. Like as if it was an experience that they really had. They will literally alter the facts and hold firmly to those beliefs, those false beliefs. I had a friend, a Gemini. I literally started, like, I'm really into my self-care. If you're following me on XO Felicia Latrice, then you know. I'm really into my self-care, right? And I started making a lot of like, homemade products for myself, DIYing a lot because like this was like the DIY YouTube University, gonna get you right every time. And I was in my DIY era. And so I had started acquiring all these different things and like was interested in researching things and stuff like that, right? And I had started putting together, like I was like, oh, I want to start. Of course, I don't care about doing this anymore. This is where I'm going to share it with you guys. I was like, oh, I'm going to create like this line of bath products, right? And I called it Bloom Beauty, whatever. And I literally came back 2 weeks later, and my friend, the Gemini, had enrolled in a course on how to make bath products and says, oh yes, I've been working on this for the past few months. And I literally, I am so excited to start my new bath business. What? I'm literally your best friend, and I literally have never heard about you doing any of this. I come to her house. She had just ordered all these Amazon products. And I'm just like, you have literally made it up in your mind. And then I realized that she used to literally make up these stories about like things that were happening. And she would exaggerate so much. And I'm like, literally, you are like, something is wrong with you. You're literally believing these things that you're talking about. Another friend, a couple of years later, first of all, the name of my business is not even Bloom Body Boot, whatever. Years later, someone else in their organization, they have a program called Bloom. And I'm just like, you're literally obsessed and trying to copy and trying to make it and holding on to the belief that you were the one that created it first. That is literally not making sense. Okay. Hi, Chrissy. Sup, Buttercup. I'm liking your vibe. I'm resonating completely. So let's see, because I came on 111. Okay, period. Hi, Chrissy. You're a Gemini. I love Geminis. And yeah, that's not inspiration. The vibe is a copycat. So weird. Love from Mexico. Hi, Mexico. Natural healing and beauty care was my bread and butter once upon a time. Hello, me too. And it's cool. Listen, when I enrolled in beauty school, a friend did too. Because y'all, like somebody will literally enroll in the whole class just to try to copy and try to make it seem like they're doing the same things as you. Like, you are literally so strange. You're nothing like me. Like, we're not ever like some of these people, they cannot do anything by themselves. This is so strange, y'all. Like, some of these people are delusional, thinking that some of them, they don't even have a college education. Some of them don't even have like training, skills, value. Some of them, they trying to do the same things as you, and they're literally not. This is like, these are like your natural gifts, your natural interests. The vibe is a copycat. You're not an individual. The vibe is a social climbing, fame hungry diva. The vibe is a copycat. The vibe is a materialistic airhead. The vibe is you are boring. The vibe is you're really sitting at home fearful and anxious about me, and you literally create a whole false belief about like and alter facts of reality. What? Somebody reconnecting out of the blue, trying to get some information about your life. No, we're not this. You see me over here being abundant, and you want to try to align yourself with the same thing. Some of you guys, you're not even paying attention to people. You don't even know these people. Somebody's name is Phoenix. You don't even like, you didn't even know that they existed in the environment. Some of these people have been following you throughout your whole childhood, watching you on social media, and you haven't thought about them once or twice. Some of these people were in a class above you or class under you, and you never even like knew, like you just maybe connected with them, been on a Facebook account or something, like, and you never really had a conversation with some of these people. Some of these people just found you on social media and they got hooked onto your life. You're literally a psychotic idiot. Like, you trying to alter facts and try to justify you copying somebody when really you're just like secretly intimidated. They can no longer copy you. You cannot copy these talents, skills, and gifts. Gemini, are you going to become a professional pole dancer overnight? Are you going to go to school for 25 years? Are you certified in any way? Why would you put yourself in an unparalleled competition with someone who doesn't even have the same interests or lifestyle as you? This is very delusional. You're secretly intimidating. You're trying to justify stealing someone else's work and ideas and personality. You feel intimidated by someone else's expression of their values and their personal freedoms because you're not free. You're a clout chaser on the internet, a social climber. Some of you guys, social media influencers, some of these people, they literally have come to a complete standstill, not having any growth or success from what they're doing. And they're still holding on to a belief that they can win this secret competition. You have a mental illness and they can't even keep up. Some of these people, they can't even keep up with you on an intellectual level. You think enrolling in a course for Spanish is going to help you, like, compete with me in my individuality? We're nothing alike. We're not even in the same industry. Some of these people, they're so strange. This is not making sense, friends. I've isolated a year now all by myself for that problem of chicks lying to my face, getting me explaining life, and nobody's retaining info. I'm not wasting my energy. Everyone canceled. Fuck out of here. Please, everyone is canceled. I'm done explaining and teaching to people. If you're not getting it and you cannot keep up, I am so tired of explaining myself, same concepts over and over again. That is a job for a teacher who gets paid a salary. Go back to school, honey. I don't have time for, like, some of y'all, they plagiarizing because they literally can't, they don't get it. They literally will they will copy and paste. And literally because they just don't get it, y'all. They are not comprehending. Some of them, like, first of all, I've been hearing this with my ESP from the oppositions. I can't keep up. I keep hearing this with my ESP, you guys. Get to the heart of the matter. The truth is, these people, they hate that you're financially free and that you have comprehension. I'm done explaining myself to these females. You can't get it? That's not my problem. It is not my problem to, they can't do anything by themselves. It's not my it's not my, responsibility to hold your hand to consciousness. All these lovers who have been in a stalemate, they still haven't made decisions. If you're not getting it by now, I don't really know what to tell you. That just means you're not an equal. You're not a partner. Some of them, they're choosing the fours. They're choosing bums over you. That is literally irrational decision making. People have lowered their standards. I'm in the security zone. I'm an individual, and I am always on a 10. Affirm. I'm always on a 10. And I don't have to be perfect, flaws and all. I can have any man I want. You choose somebody who is just weaker and less fortunate because you're delusional. Hi? You're delusional as well? Some of these people, they're not making sense. You have a 10 on your hands and you have a 4 on your hands. You're quite literally not making decisions that bring you the highest amount of satisfaction. You're not making decisions that bring you the highest utility. You are not making rational decisions. Some of these lovers who are trying to justify why they betrayed you, they're trying to justify why they left you for a 4. They altered facts, some of them. They have been lying to themselves when they really have been secretly intimidated by your power. Like, please, I am not about to entertain this. They can't live on. They on, but we in our 40s. Okay, period. So I'm looking for my tribe. I'll be lonesome till they match my energy. Yes, girl, I love you. Happy to meet you. Hi, Christy. Are you new? Hello. I love you too. Love your vibe too. We are the popular loners. We're the lone wolf. We don't need no group of people. We don't need no whole studio of people ganging up. No whole crowd of people ganging up to try to fight us. Did you really think that you was about to run off with my shit? Did you really think that you was about to copy my essence and individuality? Did you really think that you were going to steal possessions out of my locker? Did you really think you was finna take my rotochrosite? You not stealing shit from me. The only thing that you can take from me is notes. Some of them, they want to steal your man real bad because they don't have the consciousness to attract a high value partner. Mad because your man rich. Yeah, and there's a lot more where they came from. Every man I got money. Every man I got breaking that bread every single time. It's not my fault that you cannot attract a high value person that gives to you. If these men are not giving to you, that is your own problem. Y'all better open up your motherfucking mouth and say, can I have some money? If you're not serving a purpose, then you don't get to have access to me. Do you think if they don't pay your bills, don't pay them no mind? If they're not doing what you want them to do, find one that will. Are you dumb? I'm not about to go and have no children with no bum. I'm not about to go and marry no bum. I'm not about to keep nobody around me. I'm not about to go have any SEX encounters with no bum. All of my unions are sacred. You don't have a strong connection to source, and this is why you don't have strong unions. You don't have great lovers. If you can take the man, take him. Good luck, though. Stay safe. Popular Lona is an awesome name. And yes, today is my first time ever seeing you. Okay, Chrissy, what's good? Period. And I literally am thinking to myself, like, I got this download a long time ago about, you know, a lot of people in our collective have been lonely. We love being introverted. We love our time to ourselves. But it can be lonely sometimes, walking this path and being an individual. It is so hard walking on the hot coals of self-acceptance. We're not like everybody else, and we don't want to be like them. But not everybody is going to be able to accept you in your individuality. Some of these people, they've been stuck in a stalemate. I don't know if I'm going to choose a 10 or a 4. Well, the 4 is a conformist and a bum, and a 10 is an individual. A 10 requires you to love yourself. A 10 has talent, skills, and gifts, and a strong connection to source. That's why they a 10. It's a clear choice always. If you can't make that clear choice, then you just never was meant to, like, you was never meant to come along, baby. Some of these people, they were offended at your enlightenment. Some of these people, these lovers, they chose people who copied you. You chose a dupe. You're a clown. Big clown. Somebody's name is Deja. They keep trying to act like you. You don't look nothing like me. You don't act nothing like me. You're a methamphetamine. Who's in a secret competition? You ain't nothing like us. Are you dumb? This is literally not making sense. Admit the fact that you are intimidated, so you chose a 4. Admit the fact that you're intimidated, so you started plagiarizing. You knew I was high value. You knew that I was an individual and I was going somewhere. These people will literally make up stories and try to justify their behavior. They are characterized by a mental illness. All right? That is what I have for you guys today. I have to get off because I have to do. This is freedom. Where you are to be freedom, financial freedom, and freedom to be yourself. There is freedom and forgiveness. Forgive these mentally ill individuals. They do not understand what they are doing. Girl, everything you're saying is exactly accurate, sheesh, and you're fire. Me resonating. I'm clear. Hold on, let me see this. I'm cleaning, and gotta stop to comment, LOL. Yes, go get your ish done, okay? Because these people, especially the copycats, they not doing nothing. They want you to do all the work so they can come and run up and do it too. Girl, can you hop off of me? They literally making me sick to my stomach at this point. I set myself free to be an individual. Especially some of these people, they can't go nowhere near they can't go no more. They can't even keep up. You don't even comprehend, friend. Like, somebody's name is P, B, C, A. They can't even keep up. They don't get it. They don't even know how to manage a personal budget. Better yet, a whole business. I give myself permission to move forward. The cycle is over. We're done with this copycat season. Copycat season is over. Anybody thought that they was going to steal anything? It's not happening. Hi, Joey. I'm happy you called me. Hi, A. Thank you so much. I truly enjoyed being here with you. It was great connecting with all the other like-minded. Okay, wolf loners. We about to go wolf on them again. Please go Brazy, because some of these people, they acting crazy thinking that they can still compete. The cycle is over. Give it up. This shit is weird. Like, you're delusional. Please, instead of, I'm going to give you the advice. If you're here, please go seek a specialist about this. Okay? Forgive them, for they don't know what they did, Joey. If they knew, they wouldn't have done it. They aligned themselves with some big fat karma. Some of them, they will be stuck. If you catch the last shorts, they can't do nothing by themselves, and they are stuck wishing, yearning, and fantasizing about their desires and dreams. They will not have nothing. And the cycle of them copying you is over. I wish you well, because we're moving on with our lives. We are free to be an individual. We are free to be abundant. There is freedom in the forgiveness, for they do not know what they did. They don't even, some of them, they were not expecting all of this to be happening. They were not expecting you to go in certain directions in your life. They thought that they were just going to copy you. Thought that they were going to be on the other end. They thought that they were going to be the abundant ones while you were losing and failing. But all they've seen is your values enhanced. All they've seen is your possessions enhanced. All they see is financial rewards and economic upswings. You are free financially and free to be yourself. If somebody got a problem with the way that you express yourself, suck my ass. That's not my problem. It's not my problem to ameliorate your feelings of discontentment. It's not my problem that you're intimidated. It's not my problem that you failed at life. It's not my problem that you can't comprehend, that you can't keep up, that you can't produce. It's not my fault. It's not nobody's fault but yours. Now that the cycle is up, you can't move forward anymore. You're done. I give myself permission to move forward and rise above the drama, the conflict, and chaos that has come with the secret competition that you put yourself in, and have been very delusional, altering facts, and been holding on to a firm belief and trying to justify why you're doing what you're doing. You're sitting, lying awake at night, worrying about me, and I am getting the actual facts, doing the actual work, and being successful. Somebody here, they only got 76 followers online, and they still thinking that they can compete. There is no catching up. Stop trying to compete with others and focus on your own path. This is delusional. Please seek help. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you, and I will see you later. And I know I'm super late with Pick a Card. This Pick a Card, I've been editing it. It's getting up. It's getting all worked out. But I got like 50 things I need to do at once. And I'm trying to figure out, where does one start to get their shit together? Okay? What is the affirmation? Celebrating simplicity. I am more fulfilled when there is less to manage and maintain. Some of these people, they just so extra and gaudy. They got to be doing so much. Why are you doing so much? All these extra, I don't know, decorations and all this stuff, all these different, like something about their fashion. They just hate the fact, they just hate seeing your what you value. Some of you value simplicity. Some of you value, you got a different kind of style than them, and they saw it and got offended and got intimidated. And I'm just like, I'm just being myself. You are free to be yourself, okay? Please be yourself, but you ain't nothing, and you ain't getting nothing, all right? Bye, you guys. I love you.